Greg Tepper of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com here in the Built with Chocolate Milk Coaches Lounge at the THSCA Coaching School and Convention with a new head coach of the Corsicana Tigers, Coach Hal Wasson, joining us. Coach, I know you were only off the sidelines for a year, but I think I speak for everybody when I say, man, it's good to have you back.
Well, I'm really happy. I'm beyond excited to be back. I'm so fortunate to get back in it, in a place that I truly love. It's kind of where I started. Great administration, great community. Now we just got to produce some good football teams.
I'm interested. You know, we've heard from a lot of people in Corsicana who talk about why you are such a great fit for that program, and you know, not just because you're a great football coach, but just because you're the kind of guy that's going to fit in there. But I kind of want to flip that question on its head. Why is Corsicana the right fit for you? Why is this the kind of job that you're interested in, you want to take on?
Well, I said 3 or 4 years ago, anybody that knows me very well, I made the comment many times, I would love to go back to a smaller school. Mm-hmm. I would love to go to a program that was not where it could be or needed to be. I would love to go back closer to home, just because it's home. And how many 62-year-old guys get to go eat dinner with their dad that's 90 years old?
Yeah.
So, you know, all those things. Corsicana, working for Dr. Diane Frost is an incredible thing for me personally. So there's just a lot of stuff there. Knowing kids are going to the store and seeing former players or people that you coached and you trust and you admire. It's just been incredible, and putting together people will attest to this. I'm the weakest coach on our staff now. We were blessed to get just an incredible staff to come together. It's no mystery. We've got a lot of work to do. There are a lot of things that we've got to get fixed, and it's going to take some time. So, but yeah, I don't think there was one little thing that got me there. It was just a lot of things.
So when you first addressed your team as head coach, and you walk in, you get a chance to talk to your team, what was your message to them? I think there's probably, those guys probably, look, they have Google. They can Google Hal Wasson. They can be like, okay, this guy probably knows what he's doing a little bit, knows his way around a football field. But what was your message to your players? Relationships,
building a culture. I'm grinning because when I first walked in the door, there were 32 guys in that meeting, and I thought it was one class. And then I thought, okay, is there an assembly or what's going on? And about 2 minutes into the meeting, I looked over and asked one of the coaches, should I wait on everyone else? He goes, this is everyone. So, but we started there. We built it up to – we doubled that pretty quickly. And we've worked hard at building that relationship piece, building that culture, creating a mindset, because, that stuff's not easy. And our toughest our biggest adversary right now has just been human nature, trying to get out of that easy stuff mentality. So, but we got great kids. Got some talented kids, and now we just got to put it all together.
You spent a year in administration there at Irving ISD, and this is I'll just come out and ask you, was it killing you not to be on the sidelines? Because I know how coaches are wired, and I know especially guys like you, like you're a lifer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I feel like if you weren't coaching football, I don't know what you'd go and do.
Yeah, well. First of all, Irving was incredible to me and my family. Can't say enough good things about it. I learned a lot. It gave me time to reboot a little bit. But to your question, no, I couldn't watch high school football other than Irving. I'd go there, and it's kind of but, yeah, it was really hard to do that. And, my wife, when we were driving down yesterday, she's like, you got a whole different look in your eyes. And I said, yeah, it's coaching school. It's about to kick off. I feel like, a kid in a candy shop right now. And I know it's going to be hard. Winning's not easy. It's a tough game. Takes tough guys to play it. Takes tough people to coach it the right way. So, I missed it. And when Dr. Frost called me, a good friend of mine at Aledo, You know, I was there watching their state championship game and talking to Steve Woods, Tim Buchanan, and it hurt me. I left at halftime, and just watching that deal, and then Dr. Frost called me on the way home, and my whole life changed.
Well, when you're talking about coming, you know, to here to coaching school, and you have a deep and lasting relationship with the THSCA. You're past director of the THSCA. This is a program, you know, an organization that you're deeply involved with. I'm interested in your time, how you've seen this organization change and grow, because it seems like even just 5-8 years ago, it's just bigger and more robust, and I would say you've got more coaches, more smart coaches who are buying in and investing in this organization.
Well, it's a great organization because you're investing in kids, and anytime you're investing in kids, I think the key word is investing. And when you get here, I know when I went through my turbulence, I couldn't even keep my phone charged by noon because all the coaches, we all want to beat each other and we all want to compete against each other, but we got each other's back too. And it's a fraternity. As you mentioned, it's getting bigger and stronger because of the relationship piece, because we are investing in kids, because to me it's the greatest association around. And it's I never realized how strong it was until I became a director, and all the influence that you have in your communities and your schools and across this great state, and support, boy, there's a big word, support, is incredible. And of course through social media and people like yourself in here promoting coaches in the profession, it just doesn't get any better than that.
It's Hal Wasson of the Corsicana Tigers joining us. One last thing to do. We've got to pull out the Dick's Sporting Goods wheel of questions.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, there's nothing on here that's gonna make anybody mad, I don't think. But why don't you give this thing a spin? We'll see where it lands.
All right.
Oh my gosh, he gave me a look that was just like, I'm not sure about this, Tepper.
Yeah, I've never made anybody mad before, so I don't. It'd be the first time.
Oh my God. All right, this is actually a great question for you.
Oh, good.
What's the craziest play call that you ever made that actually worked? Because coaches, I know every once in a while, coaches get this wild hair and they go, why don't we try this? Is there one that springs to mind that even afterwards you go, I can't believe that worked?
Well, I would use the most incredible game I personally was ever involved in, which we've been blessed to be involved in a lot of big games. But we're playing Dallas Skyline. Kenny Hill's the quarterback. And
I already know where this is going.
Yes. And that's when the Silver Fox came to a big deal. But the short version is we didn't have any timeouts, and we were actually down a couple of scores and obviously won the game and went on to win a state championship. But everybody thought we were going to throw the football. Clayton George,
myself included,
yes, was the offense coordinator. His brilliant mind, and anyway, we put, you know, when all else fails, put it in playmaker mode, you know. So he calls a draw play with Kenny Hill, I think. Yeah, Kenny, and man, he goes like 40 and out the gate. Fox runs across the field. After the game, they're celebrating. I really didn't even see the Fox because I was I'm kind of, you know, focused on the play, and they're all interviewing me after the game about the Fox, and I thought they were talking about what my son had done with a cap, the Silver Fox, and so they're looking at me and I'm looking at them, and but that was an incredible play because everybody thought we were going to throw it, and Kenny just did his deal, and we win a great football game against a great football team.
Coach, I started off that way, and I'll end it this way. It is just darn glad to have you back on the sideline. We're really looking forward to watching your Tigers.
Thank you so much. I'm excited, and all I can say is go Tigers.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.